When I first came here 7 years ago, I felt it was really important that the vision I had for the school was not one that was solely created by myself, that it was a result of talking and communicating with all the stakeholders in the school. It's really important to remember that you're working with a lot of people who have creativity, they have imagination, they have ideas, and that you're not the only person who can influence things, that you take those on board when it's appropriate.
It has to be that shared vision. There has to be everyone working together for a common purpose, and for time to get together to talk about what makes a school excellent, what is it that we need to do to help improve the school, and that everyone then is on board with that vision and will work together.
I've worked a lot with staff and pupils as well to find out what did they think a good school would look like. What kind of school did they want to come to? And we wrote a remit for a teacher that would be one that children would really like having as a teacher, and one that teachers would aspire to be like as well. With the school board at the time, we organised an open space event where we asked all the parents to come into the school, and we set up an event that ensured that we could talk to them about what they saw the values and the priorities of the school being. We put all of that together, and that was as we had our goal, what we were aiming for, what we felt the school should look like. And we wanted children to come to a school, and I wanted staff to come to a school where there was an atmosphere that was one that was very welcoming. I believe very strongly all the children in our local community should come to this school, and it's not just a school for the most able or the most talented children, it's a school that meets the needs of every child. I think it's important to have regular discussions with the people that you work with, and a big focus every year at the start of the session or in service days is to look at what our aims are for the year. We have our development plan aims, and everything that we do has to match those aims. So our priorities for improvement have to impact on the aims that we have already set. It's important that aims are not just on a piece of paper and people stop looking at them, stop thinking. It's important to go back and discuss and underpin what really these aims are about. We're here to help young people make the most of education. Education is key for their life chances, and it's important that people who come into the school, especially new members of staff, quickly discover what we're about, that we're here to meet the needs of all the children in the school, that we're here to ensure that they make the very most of their talents and their capabilities, that we encourage them, that we recognise them, that we provide opportunities to enhance them, that everybody in the school is equal and should be respected fairly. And we have to be active in doing that through the work that the teachers do in the classroom, through our preparation of curriculum materials, through our assemblies, our use of praise, how we recognise, how we celebrate those achievements.